The family of famed Columbus Zoo Director Emeritus Jack Hanna says he is living with dementia, diagnosed as Alzheimer's, and is stepping away from public life. In a heartfelt letter, his daughters say he is still wearing his khakis every day, still has his sense of humor, but over the past few months, the disease has progressed very quickly. Jack was my first big interview here back in 1985, and over the years, we talked frequently about his life and his legacy.
I walk out with these monkeys on my shoulder, and they're going to kind of jump around on David and myself.
Right, yeah.
Then Mishka, the monkey trainer, comes and gets her monkeys and brings me a hippo.
I was with Jack the first time he was on Late Night with David Letterman in 1985.
Thank you for coming. Columbus, Ohio is my favorite city.
And by the end of the night, it was clear Hanna was a star, an image he used to brilliantly market the Columbus Zoo.
When I got here, the Columbus Zoo was under the Sewers and Drains Department.
Chain link fences and metal cages.
So I went in and painted everything there was, cleaned the old bathrooms up. The grounds, I put some flowers in. I got new uniforms for everybody, just made people proud.
Hanna devoted his working life to transforming the concrete jungle to lush, natural habitats, using his brand to promote conservation and education with style.
Remember when I got the leche people with the breastfeeding women to try and show the gorillas how to breastfeed, but the problem was the male watched all the time? That went over like a flop. But the thing is, Colleen, all I tried to do is bring awareness here. I wasn't trying to hurt anybody or be stupid. I just kept trying to think to myself, what can we do to make this place where people can start coming up here?
And they came in droves. The zoo now ranked among the best in the world, attracting more than 2 million visitors a year. I talked to him back then about fame, his legacy, and his late-night walks through the zoo he loved.
I love it when I walk through here, not because I do 8 or 9 national television shows. You do television, and I'm very proud of that, but that's not what I want to leave if I don't leave any legacy. What I am proud of is I had some part to play in building one of the most phenomenal zoos and educate people and have fun here. The one thing, Colleen, I hope that happens here, the one thing I hope is that they continue to reach out and go beyond. To be the best, you have to go out there. You don't want to break that limb, but you want to test the limb. That's all.
The Alzheimer's Association of Central Ohio expects to see an uptick in calls and questions about the symptoms of Alzheimer's because of the announcement today from Hanna's family. Those closest to Jack were apparently helping him navigate the early stages of the disease.
You'll see someone, as they progress in the disease, step back away from there's social activity, and oftentimes, families will cover and help that person, get through their daily life. Eventually, the disease progresses to the point where it affects your daily life, and it sounds as if Jack's disease has progressed pretty rapidly.
Hanna's family says his wife of 53 years, Susie Hanna, is at his side, guiding his care through all of this, and is the rock of the family.
Governor Mike DeWine and his wife Fran are two of the thousands, if not millions, of people sharing their well wishes with the Hanna family. One zoo visitor says Jungle Jack is the reason he visited the zoo.
It seemed like I've watched him for the last 30 years or more, and he really taught me a lot about all the animals and things, and all the education he gives everybody is just priceless. I mean, it's going to be sad to see him go. I really enjoyed him, listening to him and seeing everything he has to teach everybody.
And those of us who grew up here in Central Ohio remember him coming to our elementary schools. You can count on NBC4 to stay on top of any health updates we receive on Jack Hanna. Our stories can be found on air and, of course, online at NBC4i.com.
Storm Team